Hey guys, what's going on? Hold on. Okay, now I'm ready. What's going on, guys? So I'm going to talk about how to build a home gym. You know, with the COVID-19 thing going on and everybody, having to train at home, there's a lot of people that are scrambling to set up a home gym. Now, I've had a home gym for over 20 years. I've trained exclusively in it during some of those years, and a lot of times I've gone to other gyms. And so I thought it'd be good to talk about how I set up my home gym and how I would recommend to set up a home gym. Now, I want to say here that training at home is not for everybody. There's a lot of benefits to training at a commercial gym. The social component, the variety of equipment, the cost savings potentially. So going to a home gym might not be for everybody. You can do a lot of things with just body weight or minimal equipment. A lot of gyms right now are renting equipment, so that might be an option for you. But all that said, if you want to set up a home gym, I would recommend doing it this way, so you make sure you adhere to the home gym equation, which is function, space, and cost. Check it out. Alright, so let's get started. And I apologize, this is going to be a little longer video than I normally do, but I want to be thorough and I want to get it all done right now because a lot of you are going through all this right at this moment. I don't have time to, spread this out over weeks and doing a series. So the first thing that I would recommend, number one, is adjustable dumbbells and a stability ball. Now, the reason why I start out with this is because you can do so many things with this option. Now, the adjustable dumbbells, it takes up a small footprint, which again, space is one of the things that we're considering, and it's going to be something that you can do a ton of exercises with. You want to get a quality set. I've been using PowerBlock dumbbells for probably over 15 years and they've held up great, and you want to make sure you get at least heavy enough to go up to do most of your exercises. So for most people, that's going to be 45, 55 pounds. You can go up bigger, you can go up to 130 some pounds on most sets. So that's one thing. The second thing is that stability ball. A stability ball or a Swiss ball, you can use that as like a bench. You can lay on it, you can do different things with it. Obviously use it for things with your abdominal, your core, but it's a good, small space-taking thing that you can use as a bench and use this in a variety of different manners for your training. All right, the second thing I would recommend for your home gym is a bench, but not just any bench. I would recommend an adjustable bench, one that is flat, incline, 90 degrees, FID. And the reason why is because it's going to give you a lot of options to do many exercises. Again, we want to optimize our function, so you want to get equipment that's going to give you a lot of different options. You also some of these benches have attachments for, like leg extension, leg curl, preacher bench. So you can add more things, even if not now, down the road, so you can add to your home gym. You could also go with just a standard straight flat bench. That's fine too. Bottom line on either bench is make sure that it fits you and it's durable. I mean, this is going to be a foundational thing that you're going to be laying on and throwing weights on you. So you want to make sure that it fits you and it's going to withstand the beating. So next step, number two, is get yourself a bench. Okay, so number three for your home gym is barbells and weights. And when I mean weights, I mean plates. The reason why number three on this list is because for function, okay? Again, we want to optimize your space, and we're not talking about, any special setup. We're just talking about a plain Jane barbell with plates. Now, I prefer the Olympic barbell, and the reason why is because it fits in racks better versus the standard size, and that would be the 2-inch collars, the Olympic, versus the 1 inch is the standard. However, get what you can get. A barbell is good, and as far as the plates go, most people have way more weight than they need, me included. but it's nice to have more weight than you need because then you can set up supersets and have options, and plus it just looks cool to have weights. But seriously, get that barbell and have it set up because you can do a whole host of things. Lots of places to find weights. I mean, they never go bad, so you can probably find them used somewhere and repaint them if you need to. But get yourself a barbell, get yourself some weights, and get ready. All right, so equipment piece number 4 is a landmine. Now this is something I admit I haven't had for very long. I think I got it last year. I wish I would have got it a long time ago. But the reason why this is the 4th thing on the list is because it takes up like no space. However, you can do a ton of things on this. I mean, you can literally work every single body part in many different fashions. So, it's just something you can wedge in the corner. It doesn't take up a lot of space. It's very durable. So, a landmine is definitely something that I would include on your gym list. All right, gym equipment number 5, a squat rack. Now, a lot of people would say, well, Ryan, why wasn't this number 1? Well, for 2 reasons. One, they're typically more expensive, cost, which is one of our factors, and it takes up space. And a lot of people, we only have so much space, so we need to make the most out of the space we have. But if you've got room for a squat rack and it fits the budget, it's a great addition. It's going to really scale the exercises that you can use. I mean, you can do a lot more heavier loads like overhead things, squats, bench press. It's obviously safer as well. If you're training at home by yourself, you can set the safety bars so you don't have to worry about it crushing you. Now, there's lots of different types of racks out there. You've got your standard cage, you've got like your combo rack, which is what I have, or you can have like a scissors rack. There's a lot of different options, but again, go out there and look and see what makes sense with your space. Be aware of things like your ceiling height, and just what you have to work with. But if you can do it, a rack is definitely a great way to step up your home gym game. Okay, so now we're starting to get down to the nitty-gritty here. We're on to number 6. And the equipment that I've got on number 6 is cardio equipment. Now, if you go into most homes actually have some form of cardio equipment covered in dust. And that's why this is number 6 and not number 1, because there's so many options out there that you can do with cardio. You can go outside, you can run, you can ride your bike and stuff. So, here in the Midwest, during the winter months, it's hard to do some of that stuff. So cardio equipment can make sense. And again, there's a huge variety of cardio equipment out there, but you want to find something that's got your budget in mind from a cost standpoint, also your footprint. But look at your options. So you can buy these a lot of times, used, but you got to remember, you got to get it out of that place, break it down, and put it back up in your place. So if you buy stuff off of Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace, you got to keep that in mind. I prefer to go to some place that, buy it secondhand, like a store that will disassemble it, deliver it, and reassemble it, like a Play It Again Sports, something like that, because putting that stuff together can be a bit of a chore, and you want to make sure it's done right. So again, cardio equipment, number 6. Okay, we're on to the final piece of equipment. Number 7 is what I call a pulling apparatus. So these are things that you can do a lot of pulling exercises with. It could be a cable apparatus, it could be a rope system, could be just simply bands. But you're already able to train everything already if you've got all the other stuff on this list, but it's going to bring another element in. There's a lot of variety here. At the bottom level is simply resistance bands, loops. I mean, using those stretching the rubber, it's going to be one way to do it. But if you want to go a little further, you can do what I call a high-low pulling. You do like lat pull downs, tricep push downs, a low row, some cable biceps, things like that. Or you can go to the top end, which is more of like your functional trainer. It's got 2 weight stacks usually and adjustable arms on either side. There's a whole bunch of things you can do with that. So again, it's not like on those bottom, it's not like the first, second, or third thing you want, but if you want a full everything, having some cables is a nice element to add to your training. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. My goal here is to help people make wise purchases and investment if they're setting up a home gym. Again, home gym's not for everybody, but if you do it, it's a worthwhile investment and something that I've enjoyed, especially this time of unprecedented events, but throughout the years. So take a look at also my Instagram and Facebook. I'll put links down in the description below, but I'm actually putting some videos out there of some different variety of things that you can do with your home gym as well. If you like this video, please hit the like button, share it with others, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're in this together. Hang in there, guys, and until next time, keep making every day count.